Good evening from Perth. This is KaKi Lee and welcome to day 24 of my 31-day life video challenge. Today I'll be talking about unhustling. Yes, it's actually a thing. Now, I'm all about unhustling, and I believe unhustling really goes hand in hand with my other favorite thing, abundance. Now, why do I say that? Why do I love unhustling so much? Because we have been lied to and programmed to think that the more we hustle, the better we are. We wear it like a badge of honor. I remember when I had my first coach. He was a male, and I mean, he's absolutely lovely, but he just wasn't the right fit for me. But I remember saying to him at that time, like, oh, I wouldn't mind being a coach. And he's like, well, unless you want to work 14-hour days, 16-hour days, then you're not ever going to make it. And I was like, wow, I actually don't want to be a coach anymore. And I've got 2 kids and a family to look after. That's not going to work for me, right? And even back in the days when I used to work in a job in the pharmacy, I used to wear it like a badge of honor. I felt like if I worked more, then people respect me more because I'm working more. It showed that I cared, and I cared a lot, like way too much about work, right? But I felt like if I work more, I mean, I can get more stuff done, and then it just was better, right? And I wore it like a badge of honor. Oh, I did like a 14-hour day at work today, and I got and I did this and that, and I bring work home because that's what you do as a manager, as someone that's successful in a high ranking job. You're the manager, you look after the department, so therefore you have to work your butt off. No. That when you do that, you burn out. When you burn out, I can tell you it takes a lot longer to get back into the game. I know so many people that are burnt out and they're screaming that they can't do this anymore. Some of them are their soul screaming at them. Some of them, like, they're actually literally screaming that they can't do this anymore, but they keep still doing it because what we can't let go of is control. We can't let off control of, if we don't work as much, who's going to do the work? How will I manage everything? How would I be able to keep my eyes and my fingers in all the slices that I'm in? And I can tell you what, you can't control anything. When you're in this control, you're like in this contraction. You just feel like, you just contracted all the time, and you feel so uncomfortable all the time. Just hustling and burning the candle at both ends and feeling like shit. And I can tell you, no one's going to look after you except for yourself. Your husband can't help you. Your wife can't help you. Your partner can't help you. Your children can't help you. Your boss is not going to help you because your boss is probably really happy that you're working that much because you're getting shit done and they don't need to employ another person to do 2 people's job. One person, that much work. You one person, they pay one person and they can do the work of 3 people because you're working your butt off. And I'm not saying that you don't work. I have a really strong work ethic. My parents used to own a restaurant, and I can tell you, you get your butt kicked if you didn't work. So my work ethic is very high. So I used to get so angry, so upset at people that didn't put in the time and the effort. I will put in the effort, but I'm telling you, don't work so hard that you're burning yourself out. There is a time and a day for maybe if you have a project that you need to finish last minute, whatever, and you do it for like a week. Okay, fine. That's fine. But if you're consistently doing 14-hour days, 12-hour days, 10-hour days, can you even concentrate? Most people can't work more than 6 hours a day, like actual proper, like creative work, focused work, because outside of the 6 hours, you're just all over the place. You're too tired. Your brain is too tired. And you need to let go of that control so that you can be in the flow. When you work too much, you're not in flow. So your creativity gets stifled. Your productivity gets stifled. So why are you doing that? Because it's actually not really helpful to you creating better work. Right? You're just working for the sake of working. You're probably getting writer's block or creative, an artist, whatever block you're getting into because you're just so tired. Your brain is tired. Your body is tired. Your soul is tired. It's really important to listen to your body. So unhustling is a thing. And I have evidence of that you don't need to work that much to create money. And the other thing is people have this attachment to money, right? If they work more, they make more. If they earn a certain amount of income, they don't feel like they can drop it back down. I can tell you, this is from personal experience, you work it out, right? Your income goes up, income goes down, whatever it is, you work it out. People actually, once they go, oh, actually, I don't really need to spend that much, then they don't even miss the money that, the extra money that they used to make. Yeah, it might be good to have that extra $100, but is it worth you working an extra, 10 hours for it? Not 10 hours per week for it, right? Because after tax and all that kind of stuff, right? I'm making numbers in my head, but I'm just saying, is getting that little bit extra really worth you burning out, right? So if you get an extra $10,000 a year, divide that by 50, extra $200 a week. And then that's before tax. Is it worth you working that much extra? I don't know, maybe it is. I don't know. I'm asking you that question. This is my free flow, but I just really want to remind you that, you don't need to hustle to make money, and really to let go of that attachment to money, because you'll find that you'll be a lot happier and you will actually receive more when you let go of your attachment. Because right now, people, there's people that think, oh, if I work more, or if I work more, I'll make more money, or I'm in this position now and I can't drop back down. But I can tell you, when you drop back down, and if you want to make more money, there are so many ways to make money without lifting a finger, right? I'm in one of those things where I don't have to lift a finger to make money. I basically put it in and then I get a return every week, right? Way more than the bank. I get a return, usually is around 5% per week return. And I don't need to lift a finger. And that's on top of my share trading. So if you really, really want to drop back, but you want the extra money, there are so many ways. What you need to understand, you need to know why. If you want to make more money to provide for your family, right? But then you don't have time to spend with your family, can you tell me what is the reason you're doing this for? Because yeah, you're providing for your family, but you're not spending time with them. You're not even able to see them. Your kids are asleep by the time you get home. Is it worth it? And when you don't have that relationship with your family, what happens? Your relationships start breaking down. Just saying. So, I feel like that's it for today. Just remember, unhustling is a thing. If you are burning the candle at both ends, if you're working long hours, if your soul or your body or your brain is screaming at you to take a break, please do. Reassess what is important in your life. Is money really that important? Is making more money and working more important than being able to spend time with your family? Right? And I get that there's some people that, trying to make ends meet and all those things. But until you actually have that mental clarity, that mental space to think about how you want your life to look like, you're going to keep being in this hamster wheel, running around and around and around, and nothing's going to change. And if you can just take that step back and go, okay, what do I want my life to look like in 1 year's time, in 2 years' time, in 5 years, in 10 years' time? Is it what I'm doing? No. Okay, what do I need to do? Right? Maybe you need to hustle a little bit more. Right? But you still need to take a break. You still need to not burn yourself out. Don't burn yourself out. Don't wear hustling like a badge of honor. I just can't deal with that. I used to be that hustle person, and once I decided to unhustle, and I can see so many women, so many people around me that unhustle, that don't work like long hours. They work maybe 4 hours a day. Some even work 4 hours a week. Right? And they've got that time freedom, and they're making 6, 7, 8 figures. Why? It's because they've created space to allow more to come into their life. Okay, that's it. That's it from me. I had my hair done today, so let me know if you like it. And I hope that if you are burning out, if you are hustling and not having the time to spend with your loved ones, burning the candle at both ends, I hope you do take some time out to really reassess where you are and what is important to you, because if you don't, you're going to keep doing the same thing that you're doing until you stop doing it. That's it. I love you. I believe in you, and have a beautiful evening, day, afternoon, wherever you are. Bye.